Nice to meet you, Henry. So
Nice
my
to meet
name's
you.
Ollie. I'm going to be running you through a little introduction today. We're going to do a consultation, which is about 15 minutes long. We're going to do a couple basic questions, just getting on an idea of your training, your experience, and barriers and things like that. And we'll do some static measurements, and then a little introduction to the workout, just a few machines and compound movements and stuff like that.
Cool.
So you're alright with me asking you a few questions?
Yeah, of course, go ahead then.
So what is your main goal in terms of fitness and training?
So main goal is probably to put on some lean muscle mass,
Yeah.
just put on a bit of size, get stronger, and also just stay injury free.
Perfect. What type of training do you prefer?
So like weight training,
Yeah.
like for hypertrophy, that sort of thing, like building muscle. Yeah.
Do you prefer like free weight or machines or what sort of stuff?
Tend to stick to like free weights, but also do like compounds and stuff like that.
Okay. So sticking with the free weight sort of stuff.
Mhm.
Amazing. Is there a specific sort of time of day that you like to train?
Prefer in the mornings, get it out of the way. Like it sets me
Out
up
of the
for
way.
a good day.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I feel just quite lethargic if I do it in like the afternoons or the evenings. So.
Okay. And what type of training have you previously done, like sports-wise or?
So played a lot of football when I was younger.
Yeah.
Bit of rugby as well, and then just as I got older, sort of played less football and less rugby, and then started going to the gym a bit more.
More in the gym.
Yeah, a bit of running as well, but
Oh,
that never
okay.
sort of lasted.
Which is quite a good sort of cardiovascular.
Used to be. Yeah.
Well, that leads me into the next question. How long have you been training in the gym? What sort of
So
experience do you have?
probably since I was about 16, so about 7 years. So I'm 23 now. But at the beginning, wasn't too. Probably did everything wrong, like wrong form and everything.
Yeah.
And probably still do now. To
Getting
be
there
honest.
now.
Yeah, hopefully.
How many times a week would you like to train?
Ideally, I'd say
Ideally.
realistically, probably 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, amazing. What motivates you at the moment to train? What's that sort of fire that gets you going?
To be honest, just like getting it done, like feeling good that I've done the workout, like the sense of accomplishment, and also like seeing the weights go up each week. That's quite satisfying.
That's that sort of progression.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you find that you progress a lot at the moment in the training? Or?
I find when I first start like a sort of a bulking phase or something like that, like I progress quite quickly, and then I hit like a plateau, and I then sort of get quite demotivated with my training, and it sort of starts to take my foot off the.
So we just have to find a way to make sure you're always progressing.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be great.
Do you have any sort of barriers that are going to stop you, prevent you from getting those 4 sessions in the week?
So with work, it's quite inconsistent at the minute. Like when I can train,
Yeah.
and then also I get some like some injuries every now and then. So
Okay, like, for example, injury-wise?
just stuff like my wrist, my left wrist.
Yeah.
Like, just it's not like a natural injury, but it just sort of get a bit of a sharp pain when I do heavy benching and stuff like that.
Pushing sort of movements.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you tried wrist straps and things?
Yeah. I've tried that. It doesn't seem to work too much. So that's another reason why, like, when I've progressed, sort of get that little injury, then have to take my foot.
Pressures you.
Yeah.
Or at least you're being safe.
Exactly.
Is there a specific sort of goal that you're working towards at the moment?
I like to sit at about 80, 81, 82 of like more muscular, and then just like, but quite lean as well.
Okay. Staying quite lean the whole time, yeah.
Yeah.
Then, so just a quick one, what do you think are some of the strengths that you have in terms of training?
So I think deadlifts, like,
Deadlift?
yeah, I think like my deadlifts are quite strong. Find them quite easy as well. Yeah, I'd probably say that, to be honest. Just that.
Yeah. Maybe some of those cardio aspects as well, if you've done a lot of running
Yeah.
and football and stuff.
Yeah, like hit training, I tend to be like, I think I'm quite good at that, and then like sort of the determination of like hit training, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy that sort of challenging aspect
as well.
Yeah,
as you said. Amazing. And then with barriers, you said time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the wrist injury. Any other injuries that I should be aware of?
No,
barriers.
just that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm like, so when I do squats and that, I think like my form isn't very good. Like I've had it pointed out to me before that like I go on my quads too much instead of pushing through like my glute. So
work on a bit of the form on your few of the compounds, but your deadlift is all good then.
Yeah, I believe so.
Just a few things about your SMART goals. So what, just a short-term goal that you might have?
Just be consistent with it, week in, week out.
Consistent. Just maybe make sure you're consistent for a month.
Something like that.
Something
Yeah,
like
that'd be great.
Yeah. And then a medium-term goal.
Medium-term goal would probably be like put on a certain amount of kilos. So if I could put on like, I don't know, 3 kilos of muscle, I'd be very happy with that.
Yeah, that would be more than enough. So we did that in 16 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, cool. Sounds great.
And then just overall, what's the long-term goal?
So I'd like to put some bigger numbers on my compound lifts. I'd like to hit like, I don't know, a 140, 150 squat. Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to get like a 180 deadlift and then maybe like a 120 bench or something like that.
That's really good. 120 bench.
Just the one.
Very solid. Yeah, that's all more than doable, especially training together.
Yeah.
So you're alright to do a few static measurements?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah. So we're just going to start with rest and heart rate and blood pressure machine. Have you used one of these before?
Yeah, I have done. Yeah.
Well,
Do you want me to stand up or?
Yeah, that's okay. Actually, no, let's sit down, sit down. Seated. I think you guys on your right arm that.
My right arm.
Go this side.
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. Just go up there with the top. So give it a little squeeze, you might feel uncomfortable for a second. One last. There we go. Just feel it sort of tight, yeah? This will give us rest and heart rate and blood pressure. Amazing, that looks all good. Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. Then we'll do your height.
Just take your shoes off.
Yes, please. Just stand nice and upright. I'll pull it down onto you. So, 174 centimetres. Shrunk. What were you last time? That's all good.
What was that, 175? So.
And then just do your weight. I'll just grab the scales.
Yeah, sure thing.
Bear with me a second. Are you alright with me doing your weight?
Yeah, of course.
Just give that a second just to reset. Then with these two bits of information we can work out your BMI.
Okay, cool.
Why is that not working? There we go. Trying to hop on then.
Yeah.
Get as much of your feet on in the silver bits. These. Perfect. And hop off, and then later we'll figure out your BMI and stuff like that for you. That'll give us a good idea about sort of healthy body weight that you are. And we're just going to do your waist hip ratio, if that's alright.
Of course it is, yeah.
So where do you think about the smallest bit around your waist?
Probably there.
Yeah. Let's go around the side of you. So 32 inches. 32. Amazing. And then just the hips. So just the biggest part of where your glutes are.
Leave that there.
You're alright with me doing this?
Yeah, of course.
So 39 inches. Amazing, man. Same again. We can figure out those to find out your height range there.
Perfect.
That's been amazing. So we've got loads of good information now. We'll just move into the resistance workout if you're ready to.
Absolutely. Yeah, cool. I'll get my shoes on.
Thank you very much, Henry.
No worries.
Right, so this is going to be the Ashgram test. This is just going to measure your cardiovascular ability. So we're going to do 3 minutes to start with at 0% incline at 5 miles an hour. After that, every 2 minutes, we're going to put up the incline 2.5%, and we're going to do that continuously until you get to a point where you find it's just starting to get just a little bit somewhat hard, about 13 out of 20 on an RPE scale.
Okay.
RPE stands for rate of perceived return, just to let you know. So if you want to press quick start and take the incline up, leave the incline at 0 and take the speed up to 5 miles an hour.
Okay.
So when we're doing this, just want to make sure that you're keeping your chest nice and upright, looking forward the whole time, and controlling that breathing as well.
Okay.
Just let me know as well if you've got any discomfort or pain.
Okay, we'll do.
Just a good way to measure your basic cardiovascular endurance.
Yes.
Just see how we're getting on.
Lovely stuff.
Should be quite easy for someone who's already trained experience like yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've done any cardio, but
I really, you didn't come to bulking trade.
something like that. Yeah. A lot of working a lot at the minute, so I'm not really doing much cardio.
I guess if you're busy, you're doing it in the day anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Get my steps in. Yeah, they say you can hard steps in.
Yeah, do you track your steps at all?
I look like at the end of each day just to see if I've gone over 10k. So
Yeah. Do you find you usually do?
yeah, I do every day to be fair.
Good.
Naturally, like without trying.
Okay, that's brilliant. That will be something that in the future we'll work on anyway, is making sure you're getting all your steps.
Yeah.
It's a great goal to have.
Yeah. So how long do I up this?
3 minutes. Well, you've already burnt 6 minutes. Doing great. So yeah, like I said, when we get to the 3 minutes, we'll just take it up 2.5% each time.
Keeping the speed the same?
Yeah, keep it the same. You'll start to feel it more in the back of your legs, hamstrings, and glutes. Make sure that they're working the whole time.
Walking up the hill.
Yeah, exactly. Keep the pressure off your knees. How are you feeling so far?
Yeah, it's alright to be fair. Yeah.
Just getting warm, getting ready.
Exactly that.
Good
Just a
stuff.
little warm up. Not too bad.
For tennis.
Exactly. Good. Now we come to.
I didn't know they had it. Wow. So after this, yeah, 2.5%.
Nice.
If at any point you want to know your heart rate, just hold on to the I mean, we'll get this thing kind up first.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it?
I'll do it after it's up. After it's like up. So now I'll press up.
2.5. Amazing. Then you can do your heart rate if you want, and I'll just take a little note of it. What did you get? So you just want to make sure you're pumped all the way around. You've been nice and tight.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can think that it works really well.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's not the end of the world. It's more just about judging how you feel.
Yeah. I did come up to be fair, but maybe a couple of them.
Yeah, now just every 2 minutes we're going to take it up 2.5%. Start putting at 5%. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's good.
Getting a little hard?
Feeling in my calves a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's a good burn.
That's good, we did a bit of stretching anyway before.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Make sure we don't get any injuries or anything like that.
Yeah. You want to put that long stretch today.
do any sort of stretching at all at the moment?
Got into some like yoga sort of stuff during lockdown.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Yeah, but that was like the first time in my life really that I'd done stretching. So probably neglected it for way too long.
Have you found that's helped you with your compound lift at all, like depth and things like that?
Yeah, a little bit. I think like my mobility is quite good. I think so. That's good. Like, I think it's helped that a lot. But I need to do it more. But it's just like finding the time for it. You know, like when you're at the gym, you want to be
Working,
working out.
Right, now let's get that incline up. See a bit of a noticeable difference now. Great start. So after this, we're going to move into the induction workout. Okay. We're going to go through the stretches, little mobility warm up, just to show you what it's like. Yeah. And then we'll do a few free weight exercises, a few resistance machines, and then a few body weight. And we'll end on a little cool down as well, if that's okay?
That sounds perfect. What are we doing during the workout?
No, I'm not made it on that plan, do you? So, good. Warm up the lower body with just a few front swings.
Yeah.
Just getting the joints moving, the hips moving. Do some plank walkouts or toe touches if you struggle with those. We're going to be doing some lunges. And then we're going to move into chest press machine. Back pull down. And then we'll do a few sets of squats and rows, barbell rows.
Yeah.
And then we'll do some free weight exercises, we'll do bicep curls, some lunges. And then we'll do a couple of body weight exercises, so we'll do some press ups and planks, if that's alright with you.
That sounds perfect.
Amazing.
Great.
How you start to feel?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think we've got one more time and see how I feel.
Yeah. Nice, that's pretty a little bit heavier now.
Exactly, yeah.
7 minutes, we put up another 2.5%. Up. And we're looking flat, somewhat hard.
Yeah.
About 13 out of 20 on the RP scale.
Yeah.
Just engaging your glutes here. Make sure you're looking forward. Control your breathing.
Cool. I'd say that's somewhat hard about now.
Yeah? Alright,
Yeah.
if you just press the cool down button, that will help you just finish off. Just take a note of that, so you've got 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And 7 minutes and 30 seconds. That was really good, Henry. Well done, mate.
Thank you, Oliver.